What are we up to? Making that barbacoa. Let's get this thing cut up. We're gonna go with a little over 4 pounds of chuck roast, and we're gonna cut it into about 3-inch cubes, 2 to 3 inches. Just kind of eyeball it here. Let's bust up that. Look at that. Fine, nice. What are we up to? Making the barbacoa and getting the spices assembled. So, wanted to show you a couple things. First off, the basic spices are a good bit of cumin, of course, some kosher salt, ground pepper, and a little bit of cloves, and a few bay leaves. The cloves are kind of crazy. Look at these cloves, and look at what happened to the container, into the inside of the lid. They literally put out a resin onto it. You can see the cloves themselves are fine, the powder's fine. It's just, wow, what powerful stuff. Definitely don't want to smoke any of those clove cigarettes. God, I remember those from high school. Those are the days. Also just want to show off my cool pepper mill. This bad boy can really just crank out a good bit of freshly ground black pepper. I like a lot, so the hand crank really helps just get the volume out within a good bit of time. So, all right, once we have this spice mix together, we'll get all the barbacoa assembled. Just getting the barbacoa together, and one of the last things we need to get ready are the chipotle peppers. So here we got some La Morena chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. Look at that, look at that. Never one to shy away from a good deal, and that's a great deal. 70 cents for the chipotle peppers that make or break the barbacoa. Not bad at all. So a pro tip here, when you want to cut up the chipotle peppers, and instead of trying to mince them with a knife and then retain the sauce and all that, what you can do is just put them in a bowl and just go at them with some scissors, and you'll get them nice and chunked up, but they'll still be in all of their sauce, and it's a lot less messy than actually taking them out of the sauce and hand chopping them. Now, if you do not want all of that sauce, which you definitely do for barbacoa, that's where all that good smoky flavor lives. But if you don't, for some reason, you could always drain them and do whatever. But also, fun fact, and you guys probably know this, but chipotle peppers are just the smoked cooked version of jalapeno peppers, which are the raw green ones that you get on nachos. Sometimes you get the pickled jalapenos on nachos, just depends where you're at. But anyway, these are just smoked cooked jalapenos, and that's the pro tip on how to cut them up in a bowl with scissors. See you when we assemble. What are we up to? The long-awaited assembly of the barbacoa. All right, so we have got everything in its place, and I'm pretty proud of this mise en place. So we got the beef, we got the garlic and onions, we got that spice mix that we prepared, we got those chipotle peppers all diced up. For wet ingredients, instead of going with just a beef broth, I'm actually going to elevate this. I'm going to use the rest of this lovely wine and some Better Than Bouillon roasted beef base to really enhance the richness. And then we got some lime juice and some apple cider vinegar. So those ingredients are what's going to be mixed in with the beef. Oh yeah, and then a couple of bay leaves after that. You're going to mix those with the beef, toss in the bay leaves, and then we're going to let it cook for a good long little while, about 8 hours to 9 hours on low in our slow cooker over here, to really break down all of the collagen and a little bit of fat within that chuck roast and get that just barbacoa fall apart, rich. My favorite Mexican meat, pretty much. I mean, a lot of people love birria. I say barbacoa by far. But let's go ahead and put this all together. So the first thing that we're gonna do is get that beef base and this wine in there so I can get them mixed up into a broth of sorts. What a great way to use up the rest of this wine, since we're doing dry January, and it probably wouldn't be good just sitting around in the fridge for a whole month plus. So it was a lovely, lovely bottle. Very glad to be able to use the rest of it and give it a good send off. All right, I'll just get that mixed in. And we'll go ahead and get this thing going on low so we can get a little heat to break that up. Next in, the beef. Just over 4 pounds of choice chuck, chopped it into, good sized chunks, something like that. Onion going in. Let's not waste any of that finely diced onion there. The spice mix going on over top. I don't want to just dump it in one place because we want to get it good and mixed in. Those chipotle peppers. Oh, that good adobo sauce out of there. Mixed in. And then we got the apple cider vinegar and the lime juice and the cloves of garlic. Now, I'm gonna give it a careful stir to incorporate and not spill, ideally. That's better. Now the light's not blocking me for the last little bit of this video, but hey, it's all about the food, not my pretty face anyway. So let's go ahead, focus down here. And get this all well mixed. The combination of that vinegar bite smell and the smoky adobo sauce, along with that fresh lime juice and the cumin from the spices already coming up. It does not smell like barbacoa yet, but it's already starting to smell like there's going to be a whole lot of flavor in here. I am excited. So let's go ahead and just put these bay leaves in. And we don't want to like crack them, but we do just want them down in some stuff. Just like fold a piece of meat over top of them. Just make sure they're going to impart their flavor. We just don't want to bust them up. And we are going to leave this on low for quite a while, about 9 hours, checking on it periodically, but it should get good and bubbly, and then just start doing the magic. We'll check back here in a little bit. What are we up to? We're making some beans to go with the barbacoa. We had these guys soaking all night, and they really soaked up a lot of water, so we're going to need to put them in a little bit of a bigger pot before we boil them. So when you got to transfer something like this, be brave.
Oh my God, he's...
And well, we are cooking beans, and they've been simmering away for a bit. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, they are. Oh, nice and soft, nice and soft. Look at that. So they're not done though. They're not done. Now is the time to season them. You don't want to season beans while they're still hard or they'll stay hard. So you got to make sure that they get good and soft, then you season them up. So this is 2 pounds of beans, so I'm hitting it hard. We're, going for around maybe 2.5 teaspoons or so as a good starting point. And then we'll taste and go from there once they've had a chance to simmer with the salt. We'll be back with more beans for barbacoa action. So just look here, it's been simmering away on low for several hours, but still several more to go. It's good to give it a little bit of a turn. Not too bad for my non-dominant hand looking through a phone lens. So. All right, my barbacoa is looking good. What are we up to? Well, we're gonna go ahead and break up this barbacoa. It cooked for a long time, and now it is ready to be shredded and then reheated. So it is just completely pull apart, tender, and quite tasty. What are we up to? Well, look at that final barbacoa. Bubbly, shredded goodness. Oh yeah, that's gonna be tasty, people. Finishing these off with a little fresh red onion.